All right.
Kijk eens aan.
Hello, everyone. So we're going to play Crisis Protocol, Marvel Crisis Protocol.
Yes.
I'm going to play versus Midas, and we're both playing a team. You're playing mostly Wakanda,
Only Wakandas.
only Wakandas, and I'm going to play mostly, basically Avengers, only Avengers.
Yeah. Perfect.
We did decide that we're going to do a very quick setup, so it's not like an original setup. We have like a shorter, like smaller version, right? And a little
Yeah, only
simpler
one
version.
mission. Only.
Yeah, and only one mission because this stream is mostly about being a little bit informative about the game for people who haven't played it. So it's a very quick version of it, so people can get the idea of how it works.
Mm-hmm.
So for deployment, I think we will basically do a little bit of the same, so quick. But the official deployment is, I think, a speed 3.
Yeah.
Right from the edge.
Yeah.
And
We don't take this, the black edge, but the. So for
Oh,
this
right,
map,
right.
it's
So we alternate
towards
deploying,
the-
right?
Yep.
Right. So
Yep.
I will put down Captain America.
Alright.
Let me open that.
Then I will respond by putting down Okoye over here.
Okay.
Yep.
I remember we'll join Captain America.
Then I have this big bad guy, which is also Wakandan, Killmonger. He's
Yeah.
gonna be over here.
I will be having Black Widow over here.
Then I'll put the Panther himself, the King, over there.
And we have Spider-Man.
And lastly, the Shuri over here.
Alright, so for people who don't know Marvel Crisis Protocol, it's a miniature game, a Marvel miniature game, so it's everything about Marvel. To give you an idea, the miniatures come unassembled and unpainted. So this one is just primed but assembled, so you have to assemble the models yourself. You also can paint them yourself if you want. You don't have to, but it's always cooler, of course. Today we won't be playing with a fully painted set, but Midas has painted his miniature. So as you can see, for example, this Black Panther. See if we can get a little bit of a focus on there. Has been painted already, and that just makes it look way cooler.
Yeah.
So yeah, that's Marvel Crisis Protocol. It's a I think we can call it a skirmish game, right?
Yeah.
It's quite smaller, so compared to games like Warhammer, which
yeah.
are large scale, this is like a little bit smaller scale.
And you all have like elite units, as in you have a hero and a superhero, so he's gonna do all fancy stuff. You don't have like big armies or.
No.
Uh,
And the real cool thing, and I think really great thing about this game is there's not really any factions. There is kind of, but you could potentially, or basically you can play every character together.
Yes.
So if you like Spider-Man, but you also like Thanos, for example, right? You could potentially just play them together, even though they're.
Want to play Dr. Octo. Yeah. He's also. You can put him together in one team with Spider-Man.
Even if they are major enemies, you can still play them together. The reason I think what I heard behind it is because it's of course a multiverse, and there's. I think the reason was something like there's always a storyline or a comic where for some reason they had to help each other out, so you can make some of it. It's a really cool thing. There's no restrictions basically. However, there is some cool sort of like faction kind of rules that if you play a lot of characters that are from the same affiliation, you get some bonus rules. So for example, you have all Wakanda characters, so you gain a little bit of a bonus, right?
Yeah. Right. You can. Well, the bonus is that you can play some certain action cards, which are only allowed to be played by if you have an affiliation.
Yeah.
And that means if you have like more than half of your team has. In this case, Wakanda has affiliation. So.
And also some characters have a nice synergy with each other, right? So that's also really nice.
Yeah.
Okay. So how long does a game on average last? I think like an hour or 2 hours, right?
Yeah. Something between an hour and 2 hours. Yeah. Depending on the different. Depending on the missions that you play. Right now we have just one mission that we're gonna play. It's gonna be the deadly meteors mutate civilians.
Yep.
In which case we have over here a few meteors that struck here, and we have to try to contest them, and whichever team controls the most of them at the end of the round will get some points. So it is a basic, easy. There's a way to contest them, but we'll discuss that later. Once we reach there. And every time you normally set up, you get to decide which missions, how do you play it, and some missions require some more characters to join, and some missions are smaller. So if you take the bigger missions, you have longer games also.
So the idea of the game is normally you make a roster of I think 10 characters. And then you're going to play 2 objectives at the same time, because it's like you combine 2 objectives normally, which isn't what we're doing here today, but that's what you normally do. And depending on those objectives, you have to choose an amount of characters from your roster into your game, which is really cool, because that means you really get to decide which character you want to take depending on what situations you're getting into, right? So that's a really cool thing as well. And some really cool features about the game is that you can interact a lot with terrain. You can throw terrain at each other. There's like a lot of really cool superhero stuff happening. But yeah, without any further ado, let's get started. We decided you go first, so
Sure,
go ahead and do your thing. So every character has a character sheet. So you have these character cards that you can see over here. And these character cards tell you everything you need to know about the hero, so all their abilities, their health, how much points they are basically when you want to put them, how strong their defense is, their special rules, everything is listed on this card. So just to give you a quick example, these numbers over here are the defense dice for Captain America, the stats up here are how fast he can move, how much point he is worth, how big in size he is, because size matters for interacting with terrain, and the special rules. We're not going to read them all up here because it's just a lot, but we will use some of them during the game. But yeah, this is basically how all the character cards are looking in this game. So all the rules are listed on cards. There's no big books you need to go through to find all the rules, which is also a really nice thing about this game as well. Alright, so you get to activate your first character.
Well,
so
the first thing you do is every character gets power. That's the first phase. So also your characters get 1 power. So we indicate that with the tokens that come with the game.
So normally we place these on the cards. I will put them down next to my hero, so it's also visible a little bit for you guys, so that you can see how much power all the characters have.
Let's do that.
But they gain all 1 power. So power, you use power to trigger some abilities, right? You have some attacks, some abilities that tell you need this much power. So we'll also use that later on in the game as well.
Alright, so for my first activation, I will grab a medium size movement, because I'm gonna move Okoye, and
alright.
We have these tools in different sizes. On the card there's indicated in which
so in this, you don't use like measurement tapes in this game. You have these movement tools. You have 3 different speeds. You have the slow speed, indicated by the S on here, but you can also see the difference in size. Medium speed and long speed, pretty much. So this is how fast your characters can move. This is also noted on the cards, the hero cards, where you can find everything, how fast your characters are moving. So you were activating Okoye, right? So what's her speed?
Medium.
Alright, so she takes a medium template, and you can place it next to the base, and that way you can see how far they can move.
So we move once. And because there's nothing else in range, I'm gonna move again. That is just gonna be, I think, within range. Let's see.
Alright, so she moves twice.
And interacting is not an action, so we can still interact with this token over here, which is one of the meteors I want to interact with. How we do that is like this. We roll dice equal to our energy defense. For Okoye, that is 3. and we have to roll some symbols. When I roll them, you will see what we have. All right. In this case, I have one hit symbol and 2 blanks, which will result in, if you roll more symbols than the number of healthy enemy characters contesting this object. So there's no other enemy in the area, so I just needed 1, which I rolled.
Yeah.
You gain control of the origin bomb. If I would have rolled some skulls on this side, then I would take some damage, but I didn't, so I'm luckily...
Okay.
I will put my Wakanda token next to it so that I control this. So at any time, any other character can contest this meteor.
Right.
If there is a player at the end of the round, or a team that controls the most of them, they will get the victory points. So
yeah.
That's my first activation.
Your first activation, alright.
Yep.
So we place one of these tokens next to her. Oh, you already have one. Huh?
Oh yeah, this is my power.
Yeah.
So put the activated tip. Okay.
Alright. So for my first activation, let's try and do something about what you did. So I'm going to activate Black Widow.
Oh no!
She moves distance L, which is the longest template, so she's really fast. We're going to move once, and then I want to move again. And you don't have to make your full move, so you can also move partially. She has enough range to get next to this object as well. So to interact with it, you need to be within range 1, right?
Yes.
And range 1 in this game is basically the thickness of this of these range bars. So this is like a range 5 template, but every template too. But range 1 is basically always this distance for the width of the template. So.
But you had no, you are reaching there.
Yeah, I'm reaching there as well. So I can also interact with the objective now, right?
Yeah.
But
because I am here, you have to
it's going to be harder.
Yep.
I also have to spend a power, right, to interact, I think.
Yep.
All right.
That's
so
true.
I spent a power.
I did that.
To interact. Yeah, you did it. And again, you have to roll what exactly?
You have to roll a critical symbol, a wild, or a hit.
Yeah, but you always roll 3, or?
You roll equal to your energy defense.
All right. So which is this one?
Which is 2 for Black Widow.
Yeah, that's a little bit tough. So we have the defense values over here on the Black Widow's card. It's the yellow one. It says, yeah, it's maybe hard to see, but it says 2. So I roll 2 die. So this is going to be really hard for me to contest because I need to roll 2 good icons. So let's see what we roll here. We roll 1 icon.
1,
but also a skull.
Also a skull, which means that you suffer 1 damage.
Alright, so she suffers 1 damage, unfortunately. I put damage next to Black Widow to indicate that she has 1 damage. Alright. I unfortunately do not contest the objective.
I still am in control. Alright.
You're still in control, yeah.
Let's see. I think I'm also gonna, because Black Widow, she has stealth, right? Let me check. Yeah,
Black
she has
Widow
the stealth ability.
Yeah, which means characters must be within range 3 of her to target her with attacks. So yeah, Black Widow is pretty good at holding those objectives from a distance, so she can't be targeted right away.
Yes. Alright, I'm gonna activate Shuri, which also has a movement of M. Going over there. I don't think I can reach. You can always check, of course. In this game, you are allowed to pre-measure. So if I would if I would want to attack Black Widow, I need to be within range 3, so somewhere over there.
Right.
But yeah, that's not for this turn, but maybe for next turn.
Alright.
I also think I'm not gonna... maybe I'm gonna be able. But I think I'm gonna play it safe for a little bit. And let's see. I'm gonna move up just a little bit over there.
Okay.
So that was her. She has still 1 power and 2 activations, so that's it for now.
Yeah, and you also put down an activation marker next to her to say,
Okay.
Alright, so let's go ahead and activate the character as well. I'm going to activate Iron Man. So Iron Man is going to move as well. He has speed M, so he moves a bit slower than Black Widow. And he's going to move this way. And if we move again, he might be just in, or he might be just out, which is very closely. Alright, so
maybe.
What are his options?
Maybe you can do an attack.
Yeah, he has a range 4 attack, which he can. So
Yep.
we're going to try and do some damage here. So he has a range 4 attack. He has multiple attacks. One of them is actually range 5. But that one,
you need some power
yeah,
for that.
for that one you need to have 2 power, and he only has 1 power, so he can't do that attack yet. But he can use his repulsor blast. So, as listed here, every attack has is a type of attack. So this is an energy attack, which is indicated by this yellow icon here. It's an energy attack. It has range 4, and this is how many dice we roll. So I roll a total of 4 dice. So here we go. We have 4 dice. And let me just close this up a little bit. First we roll them. So you have a defense as well?
I have a defense of
Yep.
3.
So this is what I roll.
This is your attack. I also immediately roll the defense. For
Yep.
Okoye is 3.
Alright. So
This is my...
what you do now with these dice first. First you're going to look if anybody scored critical hits.
Yep.
Because just to give you an idea, you also have this icon, which is also pretty hard to see probably, but it is like a damage icon but with an exclamation mark inside of it. Those are critical hits. If anybody rolled any critical hits here, they roll an amount of
one.
extra die for every critical hit. So if you roll, for example, 2 critical hits, you roll 2 dice in this stage.
Additional.
And you just get additional stuff, so that's really good. Right now, none of us has rolled any critical hits, so this is where we're at. Alright, so now we're going to compare the scores. I think officially you first always get to see the
Yeah, you have to go
Yeah.
in order,
I'm
which
checking.
means
you first check if you can re-roll and modify stuff.
yeah, you first check resolve your criticals after you've rolled. Then you can modify your own dice, and then I'm allowed to also to modify maybe my own dice. Then you get to modify. Modify opposing, and then the successes, and you do the effects.
Yeah. For me, I'm not gonna do any modifications at all. Not for your dice, not for my own dice. So.
Yeah.
Do you have any tricks?
Well, I don't have any power anymore. But I'm the general of the Dora Milaje, which means this character may reroll 1 die in its attack or defense rolls. So I'm gonna reroll 1.
Okay.
Let's
you
see
reroll.
if I can get something to defend with. No, sadly not. Otherwise, if I had some power, I could have also rerolled something else, but that's not working at the moment. So that's it for me.
Yeah.
Then
So
compare the...
yeah, we're going to compare the results. So I have 3 hit icons. You have
I have 0
0 defense icons. You only roll hits, which is for defense isn't good.
Nope.
So it's 3 versus 0. So I do straight up 3 damage.
Yep. So I take 3.
Yep.
But if a character takes damage through an attack or something, you also gain that much power.
Yes. So
I have
you also gain 3 power.
3
So
power.
the idea of this game is, right, if heroes get damaged, they get to strike back even harder. Which is a really cool system as well.
Yeah.
Yeah,
And
I also have a special ability on my repulsor blast. My repulsor blast says after this attack is resolved, my character gains energy equal to the amounts of damage dealt. So
Yeah,
I also
also
gain
gain
3
3 power. Yeah.
So now Iron Man is at 4 power,
Yes.
which could be really fun next turn.
Yeah.
Alright, so that was Iron Man's turn. So we put down another token to say that he is activated. And
Pretty
we
good.
then go to your activation.
Alright. I'm gonna take the Black Panther because I want some revenge on this attack because it didn't work out. Black Panther is moving with the L movement, which will be over here. And then I don't think I'm gonna reach anything yet, but I'm gonna do the wise thing.
Yeah. Claim the objective.
Yes, get into this objective you cannot stand on, but he's gonna be next to it with 2 times the large movement. That would be close enough. With his defense of 3 for energy defense, I get to roll 3 to contest the meteor, spending 1 power. Well, I get all the symbols that I need.
Yeah.
Which is enough to claim the meteor for the Wakanda team.
Yeah, nice. So you have enough to claim it.
Okay, that was 2 activations, so I get to put there. Yes.
Alright, so we are going to activate Captain America. And he is going to move medium speed, which is moving once. We're going to move again. So we're moving next to Black Panther.
Ooh, exciting.
And we're going to try spend our energy to claim that objective back. So we roll 4 dice. Our energy is 4.
Wow, nice.
So we need to roll at least 2 good icons.
Yep.
Which isn't
It's only
the case.
one.
It's only 1, just 1 swirl. This is a defense, and the skull is always bad. So
because the skull makes you take 1 damage.
Yeah. So he takes 1 damage. And that's it for Captain America. Not so heroic today yet.
Not yet, not yet. Well, my last one is the Killmonger. He has the movement of medium.
Yeah.
Over here. And he's just gonna be trying. Is Spider-Man also a large movement? Or
Yeah, also a large movement.
you have all these quickies.
Nee, dat mag helaas niet. Nee, anders riskeer ik een boete. Ja.
Do I want to get close to there? Maybe not. I'm gonna go over here. Right. That's it. Getting into combat, but not fighting yet.
Yeah. Alright. And then Spider-Man
Zo.
is going to move once. And a real cool thing about Spider-Man is he can ignore heights. That's one of his abilities.
He's a wall crawler.
So he can move right next to the objective here. And then he's going to try and claim it. So he rolls 3 dice. And he rolls 1 hit, which is enough. So we claim this objective on the bus.
Avenger token there.
And that will be the end of the turn, right?
Yeah, end of the round.
So, which means we're now going to check who scores points.
Yep.
So first up, we're going to move to turn 2. And, well, you control 2 objectives. I only control 1.
Yep. So in the cleanup phase, that is right now, I score 3 points. And the other player doesn't.
Right, so you're ahead at the moment.
Yep.
Alright, so we're going to try and take something back. Alright, so...
Take off all the activation tokens.
And I believe that if I activated the last character, you get to go first, right?
Yes. You just keep alternating unless there's something else. Some character is out of the game or otherwise, so... Cool.
Hello, Chris. The teams are really simple. We're playing just a quick, small version to show everybody what's it about. But it's basically Avengers versus Wakanda. Yep. So Midas has Killmonger, Black Panther, Okoye, and Shuri. And I have Iron Man, Black Widow, Captain America, and Spider-Man. So just some very famous heroes there.
Yep. The start of the round, we get a 1 power.
Yeah.
So going all to either 3 or 4. Let's see, because we're kind of in the middle now.
Yeah.
Zoektocht naar Eldorado is een grote hit die iedereen leuk vindt, maar ook voor jong en oud leuk, maar ook voor volwassenen.
I have only
is een grote hit.
my basic attack with this, but I think we'll do that.
Dus samenwerken tegen bordspel een beetje een avonturenspel, dan speel je een held en moet je vijand verslaan.
Yep. I'm gonna activate Shuri for the first activation. She is gonna do activate her Panther Gauntlets,
Okay.
which is a fairly large range attack, but I think it's gonna be yeah, I'm just gonna attack Captain America. Does he have any weird stuff? Probably, but we'll see that in a moment. This is a basic attack which doesn't cost any energy to activate, but I get to roll 6 dice. And it's a energy attack, so you get to defend for your energy value, which is also pretty high, I think, for him.
4, yeah.
But maybe we'll see what happens. Alright. Rolling like this.
Alright. And I'm rolling like that. So that doesn't look very good for me.
No. The first thing we check is
critical hits.
Yeah.
So you rolled wrong crit?
I have to add 1, which is the defense symbol. So now we have this in total. This is not doing anything right now because I'm attacking, but this is. I don't have any activations or special actions with the wild things, but they do count as a hit.
As successes, yeah.
A success, so I have 3. And yeah, well, we can modify dice now, but I don't have anything to modify.
No, me not.
I don't know if you have.
Nope, I don't.
Alright. Then we compare the results. I hit for 3.
Yeah.
And
I defend for 0, so you deal 3 damage. Wow.
Yes, except this is the Panther Gauntlets, which is lucky for you. If this attack would deal 1 or more damage, it deals 1 instead.
Alright, okay.
So you only take 1 damage.
I only take 1 damage.
But after the attack is resolved, push the target small.
Alright, so you can push me away.
That's what we're gonna do.
So yeah, you're moving me away.
I'm moving you away from this objective that I want.
Annoying.
Already have, or that I don't want you to have. And after the attack is resolved, I also gain 1 power. So Shuri is up 1.
Yeah.
This is just the first attack. And I think I'm gonna do the same thing. But then towards Spider-Man. Because he's also in range 5. It's still a 0 cost attack, so I get to roll 6 dice. And Spider-Man is gonna have to defend for energy.
Alright, let me see what we can do.
Yeah, see you soon, bye-bye.
It's an energy attack, right?
Yes.
Let's go. Alright.
Okay, I didn't roll any crits. You
Me
didn't
neither.
also, so we have these results. Which means I hit for 3 and I'm not gonna modify anything.
Alright, so I can modify actually.
You can if you want.
I have my spider senses, and they tell me when this character is defending against a physical or energy attack, or making a dodge roll, I may reroll 2 die.
Yep.
So these 2 don't do anything, so I want to reroll those 2.
Yes.
And I'll reroll an additional block. So we block for 2.
Alright, I still have 3, so I still hit for 1, which will be the same as the other one. If it was more, then it would still be 1. So Spider-Man takes 1 damage.
1 damage, and also takes 1 power.
Yes. Shuri gains 1 power, but also gets to push Spider-Man for small. If I can find this.
Okay, so
he is down here. Alright, that was 2 activations. So
yeah. So how much wounds does Shuri have in total?
she has 5 health.
5 health. So she's already at 3.
No. Okoye, you mean?
Oh, sorry. I mean Okoye. Yeah, sorry.
No, she has only 4 health, so she only had 1.
Alright.
She took 3 already.
Let's see if we can do something about that.
Yep.
Yeah, I'm going to activate Iron Man.
Yes.
And we're going to spend 2 of his power. So he goes from 4 to 2. Because now he can use his range 5 attack, homing rockets. which is a range 5 attack. Well, he was already at range 4,
That's enough, yeah.
so it's enough. So this attack ignores line of sight, so I don't even need line of sight. And the defending character does not benefit from cover. Very nice. So let's use this deck, which is 5 dice. Let's hope we can do some damage here. So let's roll 5 dice for Iron Man on Okoye. Alright, that's not too good. We did roll crit though, and you get to
What type of
defend
attack was
with
it?
physical.
Alright. She has a 3 defense for physical. Alright, that's 1 block and a wild. Okay.
We roll
You
1
get
of
the
our
crit.
dice. Yep.
Add it to the dice pool.
Another crit,
Yep.
but it doesn't trigger again.
No, but it does mean that it's a hit.
Yeah.
So at this moment you have 3,
Yeah.
and I have only 1 block.
2 blocks.
Let me see. Because she is still the general of the Dore Mage, I get to reroll one of my defense die.
Yeah.
Let's reroll this one. Which means, whoop!
It's another success.
Another success. And I think that's all I want to do.
Alright, so you defend everything.
Yeah.
Because you have 3 and I
Yeah, we
also
have
have 3. So in that case, what Iron Man is going to do, he's going to spend another 2 power
Yes.
to do the same attack again.
Alright.
So we roll 5 dice. Again, on Okoye. And that's a bit better. So you get to roll your defense.
Still 3.
Whoa. And I have a crit, so I roll another die, which is a skull. So skulls basically always mean you can never do something with them.
Yeah,
Right?
you
You
cannot
can
reroll
reroll them,
them,
you
you
cannot.
cannot
So
change them.
skulls are the ultimate fails.
Sometimes they have even worse
Yeah.
things happening. So.
Alright, so I
Um,
have 3 successes, no modifiers.
Yeah, I firstly have the general thing, which I can reroll 1. It's not the right symbol, and also I can use my Black Panther ability. Let's see, which means I can spend a power to reroll 1 dice. But do I want to do that? Because then I still take 2 damage, right?
Yeah, I forgot to remove these, so let me remove those first.
No, I'll keep the power because I can use it for later. Still taking 3 damage right now.
Yep.
So that means I take only 1, but then because then I'm knocked out.
Yep.
And you get only 1 power for doing the damage, right?
No, not with this attack.
Not
no.
with this attack. Okay.
However, if I roll the swirl during this attack, it's
Yeah.
not gonna happen, but I can do another character 1 damage within range 2, but there's no
There
enemy
is
characters within range 2,
no.
so I can't use my explosives. But we did manage to knock her out
Okay.
for now. So, knocked out the first time doesn't mean it's removed.
Nope.
The character simply is, I think it's called dazed, or
Dazed,
yeah,
I become
which
dazed.
means she can't activate this round.
True.
And next round she will be. Your cards have like 2 sides. One of the sides is the healthy one. The other one is the wounded one. And characters change when they're wounded. First of all, not always. Some do. Some get stronger.
Yeah.
Some get weaker. But most importantly, probably most importantly is if they die again in this state, they are removed from the game.
Yep.
So you're basically all your characters have two lives pretty much.
Yes.
Except for some characters, because I think the Hulk only has like 1 time, but he has
only
like
one
20 health, so he's a
He
very
doesn't,
beefy big guy.
Yep. He doesn't.
Alright,
So she is now dazed, which means that she cannot activate this round. She also cannot be targeted, and she is also.
and she's also not contributing the objective.
True. Yep.
And we're going to mark that Iron Man's activation is over.
Yep.
Going to your turn.
Alright. Let's see what I can do right now. I think. How much power do I have? Only 1 on this guy. I need to get some power. Right. Let's activate Black Panther.
Yeah.
I will get this long move
Oh yeah.
and run towards
Black Widow.
Black Widow. Yeah, this is the way we're gonna do. We're gonna attack the Black Widow. She has some things going on, but we'll see that in a moment. with a strike, which is 0 cost but 5 dice. And yeah, that's 3. It's a physical attack, so how much dice do you defend with?
On Black Widow, right? So
Yeah.
let me see, Black Widow. Okay, so first of all, when this character is defending against a physical attack or an energy attack within range 2, I get to add blanks in my defense total successes. So blanks are good.
Yep.
And I roll, it's a physical, right? 3 dice. Alright, versus my 3. So I rolled a crit.
Yes.
You didn't roll a crit, so
Nope.
I get to roll additional die. Alright.
Okay.
So
Then I have my modifier own dice. So I get to spend 1 power to reroll 1, because as Splinter I cannot reroll those skulls, but I reroll this blank one to see it's also a skull, which this one was a shield.
That one was shield, yeah.
Alright, sadly no positive results at the moment.
Alright.
I do only 1 hit.
And I have 2
you
defense.
have 2 blocks, so
totally blocked.
that is no damage. So I don't get to activate anything because I trigger some push things when I hit, but I don't. So that's it for now.
Alright.
2 activations. Go ahead.
Yeah, it's time for Captain America to do something. First off, we're going to move back to that objective. So we're moving over here. And first thing we want to try to do is try to get that objective back.
Yes.
So we're spending a power.
Yeah. There's nobody close enough.
So I just need 1 good icon. And I rolled 3 good icons.
Yay.
And no skulls. So that one is also now for the Avengers.
Yep.
So we control 2 objectives right now. We still have 1 action left, right? Because this is a free thing, right? Okay, so we're going to do some damage on Killmonger. So hopefully we do some damage on him. So what can we do? We have an attack at range 2, which is a strike. So that is within range. We can use a shield throw, or we can use a shield slam if we spend 2 power. But we don't have enough power for that. So the best thing is probably the strike. The strike has 5 dice, and it's a physical attack. So
okay, I'll defend with 4.
Yep, I roll 5. So that isn't very good.
Alright.
Yours is very good.
I get a critical, so I add 1 more.
Yep.
Which is another block. So.
Alright, so I won't be. I don't have any modifications.
Okay.
So it's a missed attack, unfortunately, just like Black Panther.
Yes.
Okay,
We
so
both hit a lot of air.
yeah, they activated as well.
Okay.
And then it's your activation.
So I only have this Killmonger to activate, and you still also have Spider-Man.
Yeah, you also still have Shuri, right?
No, she was the first one.
Oh yeah, right.
To
You did
activate
that
this round, and I also would have had this one, but she's dazed, so I cannot activate this round. Do I have anything? This moment cannot push anything. Right. He is moving with the medium. Let's see how far this is. Yeah, this is too far away. Yeah, I'm gonna get closer and try to smash this guy. So moving in.
Yeah.
Do I want to do this? I have only 3 power, right? Yeah, with that I use my charge. So that means that I move and attack at the same time, spending 2 power.
Cool.
Followed by an attack action. So I'm gonna use my vibranium weapons, which is range 2 and 5 dice. And it's an energy attack.
Alright.
Sadly for me, because you roll 4 defense. Oh.
Alright.
Okay. So I have 2 hits and a wild as the result.
Alright.
At the moment I don't have anything to modify my own dice. I don't know
Neither.
if you.
So it's 1 success versus 3.
Yeah, that means you take 2 hits.
Okay. Is it still the one thing trick again, or is it actually 2 hits this time?
It's 2 hits. Only Shuri is that one with the attack. But this also, after the attack is resolved, this character gains power equal to the damage dealt. So I gain 2 power.
I also gain 2 power.
And because I have a swirl, I think I should have done that before this, but change one of the defending character's dice to a blank. So you take 1 more damage. I should have mentioned it before, but that's how we learn. So I do 3 instead of 2 damage.
Yeah, which means he gets dazed.
Yes. Oh, really?
Yeah, because this is the health, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, so he's at 5 now, so he gets another power and he is dazed.
Nice. Then, because I am Killmonger, I have this kill count ability. Whenever this character dazes or KOs an enemy character, you get a kill count counter token. This character is attacking. You may reroll 1 die in its attack roll for each kill count token. So the next attack, he will be gonna be 1 more. Getting stronger with every kill.
Yeah.
Killmonger. Alright, I still have this one, so I spend 1 energy to interact with the meteor. And because you are dazed, that's gonna help me out, I think. So using my energy, I roll at least 1, so 2. I'm gonna take over control. Boop, boop. That's it.
Cool. Alright, so it's time for Spider-Man to do some stuff.
Yep.
So he has the large movement. He's going to jump back onto the bus.
Onto the bus.
And he's going to attack Killmonger. He has... I'm gonna use... is he gonna attack him? Yeah, okay, he is. But he actually needs to... So he was there. He needs to jump a little bit further. So just over here. So he's within range 3.
Okay.
So now he's going to attack Killmonger by spending 2 power.
Yep.
Because then he can use his taser webs, which is an attack which has 6 dice.
What?
So that's pretty good. So we roll 6 dice on Killmonger.
And what type of attack is it?
Oh, sorry, it's an energy attack.
Alright, so I'll defend with 3.
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay, you rolled 1 crit.
So I add 1 more. Oh, skull. That's nothing.
Alright, so do I have any modifications? I do not. Do you have any modifications?
Yeah, because I want to defend a little bit more. I'm gonna use the Black Panther ability. If an allied attack character is attacked, defending or dodging, you may spend the power. If it does, the character may reroll 1. So I'm rerolling one of the dice that don't do anything. It's still blank.
Okay.
So,
Alright.
So this is the end.
How much damage did I do?
I'm blocking only 1.
Okay.
You're doing 3.
So I'm doing 2 damage.
Yes.
And so this attack says that whenever it deals 1 or more damage, and after it is resolved, the target character gains a stun special condition. So Killmonger is stunned.
No. Alright.
And what does stun do?
Let me check to be sure.
Yeah.
With all the different ability. It does take 2 damage.
Yeah.
I also gain 2 power for that. So going up to 3. He is still at 4 health, but also stunned. So let me check to be sure. And with stunned, I think you get to do only 1 action, but for special conditions. If an effect would cause this character to gain 1 or more power, it only gains 1 power instead. So I did not gain 2, but I only gained 1.
Okay.
And these conditions you can shake off during your own activation. I don't think this is the right thing, but
Alright.
we'll know that he is stunned. Okay, that was your move and your attack.
Yeah.
Alright, then I think everybody has activated. Oh no.
Except for Widow,
Except
yeah.
for Widow.
We forgot to put down 1 power, but she still has 1 power from the start of the round. Which she will use to try and claim the objective back.
Yep.
Which is hard because she rolls 2 dice. I need to roll 2 good icons.
This one is not counting, but this is a
Yeah.
healthy character, so
I need to roll
need
2
to roll
icons,
at
which are good. It's only 1, unfortunately.
Only one. Okay.
So she doesn't take it back. She can still smack twice though. And actually, this is how much health does our Black Panther?
6
have?
Black Panther. That's
6. Yeah. So actually, I should have attacked first. In the small chances that I would KO him.
Yeah. Then you had.
Yeah.
Yep.
But it's okay. We're going to attack him anyway. So she's going to attack with a strike, which is 4 dice at range 2. It's an energy attack.
Alright.
She can gain extra power with this attack. So 4 dice on Black Panther. Alright.
I defend with 3. Oi. That's not good. Skulls is not good.
Alright, so there I don't have any tricks to modify.
Yeah. I cannot do anything. Because of my... I don't want to do anything, I mean. I have Vibranium armor. Which means when defending against a physical or energy attack, the character adds blanks to its successes with defending. So this is 1 success, but these 2 I cannot re-roll.
Okay.
I would like to, but...
yeah, so then it's 1 versus 1, so you defend everything. I'm gonna try and do it again.
Yes.
Alright, so this time I have 2.
And I have
2 as well.
2 as well, which also is fine. I don't need to modify anything.
Alright, I also can't modify anything, so unfortunately no damage on the king himself. Alright, so that was the end of the turn.
So, end of the round. We will check if there is any contesting. No, I still have the most. I gained 3 victory points. Also remove this daze counter from Okoyo and flip her to her damaged side. Taking off all the damage that there is. Same thing with Captain America. You get to remove his dazed and take and turn him over.
Alright, so
does Captain America have any special new things on the other side of his card? I don't think so, right?
no.
For me, it's also the same.
So you score another 3 points.
Yeah.
Which means 6. In the next round I will actually have to try and contest some things. Yeah.
Yes. Take off all the activated tokens.
Okay, so yeah, we removed all that stuff, so everybody's getting 1 power again.
Gain 1 power at the start of the round. Let's see. 2.
And you again get to go first.
3, 1 power to Panther. 1 power
because I activated last.
Yes. What can we do? I think I'm gonna do this card just to check out how fun it is.
You're playing a card?
Yeah.
Awesome. Yeah. So yeah, every army gets also to choose at the start of your game always these power cards, I guess.
Cards, yep.
So some of them are like here unaffiliated, which means everybody can take them. Yep. Some will say a specific thing,
like
this one,
like now.
Yeah. So this one says Wakanda. So this only when you play Wakanda you can play them. But yeah, these cards basically have like a one-time use ability that you can use in the game. So like a well-timed, well-played card can really do some nasty things as well.
Let's see how nasty this is gonna be.
So what happens?
Wakanda forever. any number of allied Wakanda characters may spend 1 power to play this card.
Okay.
So let's say activating Shuri first.
So Shuri here
but,
is going to activate.
That's for this round, but it doesn't matter. We're gonna resolve this card first.
Mm-hmm.
So any character may spend 1 power. So I'm gonna use all 4 to spend 1 power.
Yeah.
And each character that has spent 1 power may immediately perform a 0-cost attack.
Wow. All right. Let's go.
Wakanda forever, as they say. So let's start with Shuri first. Her 0-cost attack is the 1 damage thing, which I'm gonna aim, because I cannot target Black Widow, I'm gonna aim at Spider-Man, which is a 6 dice attack. 3, 5, 6. And it's an energy attack, so I don't know how much energy defense Spider-Man has.
Alright, energy defense for Spider-Man is 3.
Man, why do I roll this with this attack?
What did you roll?
3 crits
Wow.
and a lot of other stuff.
Spider-Man rolls 1 crit.
Okay, let's resolve the crits, but
yeah.
this attack is the one that only does 1 damage, doesn't matter how much. So, let's see, I'm not gonna count this, but I think I'm getting enough damage.
Yeah, just for the sake of it, I have spider senses, I can reroll 2. So
Okay.
I have a total of 2 defense.
So you take a lot of damage, but
yeah.
with this attack,
Yeah.
if it would deal 1 or more damage, it deals 1 damage instead.
Alright, so lucky for me,
Lucky
it's
for
only
you.
1 damage, otherwise
Yes.
this would have been very bad.
Yeah, I gain 1 power, and you take 1 damage,
Yeah.
and I get to push you small,
Okay.
and that has to be away from.
From her, yeah.
Yeah, I'm gonna go in this direction, so small is gonna be over here, so like that, and that's it for Shuri. So next one in the Wakanda Forever attack is gonna be let's do Black Panther.
Yeah.
He's attacking Black Widow with a strike, 5 dice.
It's physical.
It's physical, yeah. So let's see what happens here. Alright. It's also not too bad. We have both a crit to add, which makes this. Okay. I will use 1 power. Oh, he doesn't have any power anymore, so I won't use anything. I have a result of 3.
Alright, I have a
I
result.
don't know if you've had any modifying.
No, I have a result of 2 because blanks counts as successes
Yep.
for Black Widow.
So so you take 1 damage.
1 and 1 power. Yeah.
And I also, because I deal 1 damage, I get to gain 1 power. And with the strike, before damage is dealt, push the character away. S. Push it away.
Pushing all my characters away.
Yeah. Because I want these objectives. Boop. Okay. Right. But then. Let's see the range on this. 4. But I cannot target Black Widow because only range 3, right? Within range 3 because she has stealth.
She has stealth, yeah. So you must be within range 3 of her.
Then I can target Iron Man with Okoye's Wakanda Forever trigger. Rolling 4. It's a physical attack.
Yep.
Which means 1 crit makes 2 successes. So you get to defend with Iron Man.
Alright, so Iron Man, it was a
Physical.
physical
Yep.
attack. He rolls 4 dice. So you roll this, right?
Yep.
I roll 1 success.
Okay. Then I still deal 1 damage.
Yep.
So you block 1 unless you're gonna modify anything.
I'm not gonna modify anything.
Okay. And the defending, no defending. I also have only defending. Ding. Yep. So I gain 1 power because I deal 1 damage.
Yeah,
You
hold on
take-
though, because there's
you
one
have-
special rule though.
Okay.
He has the invisible Iron Man rule. It says when this character would suffer damage, reduce the amount suffered by 1. Oh, to a minimum of 1. Sorry.
Yeah,
so you always take 1 damage. All right. Sorry. Yeah. So then he takes 1 damage.
If I would have done 2, it would be.
Yeah,
fine.
it would have been 1 exactly.
All right.
Otherwise, it would of course be way too good.
If you negate all the damage.
Yeah, that would make sure we basically useless against Iron Man.
Then the last one. We're almost there, finishing this awesome card.
Yeah. It's definitely an amazing card.
Killmonger. You get to do a 0 attack, which is 5 dice, and range 2, which means I can only attack Captain America, which is fine.
What is it? Kind of attack is this?
This is energy.
Energy. All right.
Okay.
All right.
Got 3 of them. Oh,
I have a crit.
You have a crit.
So I roll an additional die.
And a block. Do I have anything to do? I don't have these swirls. I think. Oh, what I forgot is that I have to add 1 because I have 1 kill count thing. So I attack with 1 more. Doesn't help anything. And I want to spend. No, I don't want to spend anything. Okay, I do 3.
Alright, I also had 3 because Captain America actually gets stronger when he's wounded. Nice. He gets an additional rule which is called I can do this all day. When defending against attacks, this character adds blank in his defense result to its total successes.
Nice.
So I have 1 success here, 1 success here, and the blank is also now a success, so I have 3 successes.
Yep. Then that's all the damage is negated.
Yeah. Captain America.
Alright. So, that was my card.
Cool. Now your activation.
Yes. So it was Shuri that I activated. Which is, he has more power now, which you can spend. And let me check, do you have the 2? That is not close enough. Then she will do... Yeah. She will move first. The move is M. I think she can climb over this because it's not that high.
Yeah.
Move over here. And I'm gonna do an attack on Captain America.
Leave Captain America alone.
But why?
Leave him alone.
That will use 4 power. It's a range 2 attack, which energy, I am close enough right now. Yes. It's energy, and it also has a 7 dice for attacking.
Wow.
Yeah. And I get maybe something if I roll the wild stuff. Alright. Okay, that's this at the moment.
Okay. Reroll for America's defense.
Alright, so his blanks are now also successes.
Yes.
I have this, which means stagger. After this attack is resolved, the target gains a stagger. So that's at the end. I'm gonna use 1 power to reroll for the Black Panther King of Wakanda ability.
Yeah.
Spend the power to reroll 1. It's 1 more damage.
Okay.
So
I think 2 versus 3. Yeah.
So oh, you have 3. Yeah.
No, you have 3, right? You have
I have 3, but
yeah.
you also have 3.
Oh
no,
no,
you're
I have
defending
2.
only
I have
2.
Yeah.
Very good. Then I have 1 damage. And you, as similar to Killmonger, you get stunned.
Okay.
Staggered. Sorry,
Staggered.
That's different.
Okay.
Let me check it out to be sure what it means. I think you can only do 1 action then. Special conditions.
Let's see what this crazy thing is.
You have a stagger token already. Yeah, stagger means when the character activates, its first action must be a shake action, and the shake action removes the stagger.
Okay.
Special. So that actually, yeah, you have 2 actions, but the first one has to be
it's the one now,
shake,
yeah.
which removes the stagger. All right. That's her activation, and then go ahead.
All right. So what we are going to do now is we're gonna do some awesome things here. Okay. We're going to activate Spider-Man, and Spider-Man is going to first move. All the way over here.
Oh, so close.
The thing we're going to try and do now is something we haven't done yet, but what we talked about is something with the terrain. So we're going to use, for 2 power, which he has exactly, a Wepapilt. Oh, sorry, he needs 3 power. Oh, so I can't do that yet. So first, I'm going to attack you with a... Yeah, with an impact webbing.
Move back if you want. It's okay.
No, it's okay. I will use the because I can still do that after. So I'm going to use a impact webbing, which is 4 dice, and after this attack is rolled, I always gain 1 power. So that's all I need.
Yeah.
So I'm going for the safe one. So I roll 4 dice. It's a physical attack.
On Killmonger?
Yeah, on Killmonger.
Right.
So I roll 1 crit. I get to roll additional.
At the moment.
Wat is wees loyaal, koop lokaal, 10% korting?
Dat is al lang afgelopen.
Ja, wanneer was dat, vorig jaar of zo?
Ja. Die zit er niet meer op ook als het goed is.
Nee, klopt.
Alright. So I can't modify anything.
Well, you have 2, yeah, I can because I have 2 power to spend. I'm gonna use it. Let me check if I have anything else, but no. I'm gonna use it to try and maybe stop a little bit of damage.
Yeah.
No, I need my power.
Okay.
Never mind. So I don't block anything.
So then it's 2 damage.
I take 2 damage. Killmonger 2 damage. When also he gains 2 power for taking the damage. Let's see, he already had 2, right? Yeah.
Okay.
But you did now move and attack, so I don't know if you...
Yeah, I still have the superpower. That one is always just spending, right? So you can spend to do the ability. Yeah.
Yep.
So
I
gained 1 because the attack says I gain 1 after.
Mm-hmm.
I don't have any swirl, so I can't push you. But I'm gonna spend those 3 super powers to choose a terrain piece of height 2 or less within range 3. So let's go with this awesome bulldozer, and I can throw it S. So a small template, and I think I always measure that from the character, right?
That's a good question. I'm not sure. I think so.
Yeah.
But yeah.
Yeah.
When a character throws a terrain, you throw it from the character performing the throw.
Right. So I'm gonna just throw that bulldozer right in Killmonger's face.
Yeah. So you web it.
Yeah. Boop. That one gets destroyed.
It's by the way, it's a 3.
Oh, it's a 3.
Just checking.
Ah, okay. So then I will have to choose a different terrain piece.
But you can.
Then we'll go for a awesome traffic sign, or like a worker sign.
Block thing.
Yeah. Take the red one in his face.
Yeah. Which means I can dodge, but it also means I'm probably gonna take some damage, maybe. Dodging is the same as physical attack, I think, but
yeah. Yeah, dodging, dodge roll.
Roll dice equal to the physical defense.
Yeah.
This is 4 for Killmonger.
Well, no defenses.
Nope. I do get to can spend 1 to reroll 1, so I hope to. So because if I don't, I would take 2 damage, right?
Yeah, exactly.
Oh man. And that means if I take 2, I'm knocked out. If I take 1, I'm still standing.
Still standing. Oh, he takes 2.
All right. Getting dazed over here. I had the token. Yes. Okay. Ouch. Block towards my head. Okay. Pretty good.
Alright, so your turn.
Yes. So I cannot activate Mr. Killmonger at the moment. This one's also too far away. Stay over there. I only have this. So I have 5 power, which can be 2 or it can be 4. Where is the 4? Let me check. Over here. Yeah, I can only do Iron Man. Oh, this is too far away.
Christian.
Let's see.
Ja, ik heb hem hoor. No worries. No worries.
How much health does Captain America have now?
6.
So
But he also took 1 wound, so 5 left.
5.
Gaat even voor je pakken. Wil je tasje erbij?
I think I'm gonna do.
All these tokens in the center here. It's
Yeah.
a big party.
It's a lot of tokens. Okay, I'm gonna help out in the middle, I think. Oh, you can also still activate those 3, right?
Yeah, Captain America, Iron Man, and Black Widow still have their activation.
Losse boosters en voor jullie specs. Hij heeft alles nog. Oké. En ik heb zelfs collector boosters ook nog gewonnen. Ja, ik weet niet, ze willen van alles. Ja?
Yeah, this is a hard choice because. No, I think I can try this. All right, Black Panther. Or no, I'm gonna do Okoye first. She already took a blow, but she's still alive. She has some power, so I want to use it. Moving M.
Yeah.
Right into the middle there. I think that would be fine. Because of a range 2, I need to get in a little bit closer. Boop. Okay, range 2. I'm gonna spend 4 power, which was these 4. This is Shuri, she still has 1 left. And I'm gonna do a Vibranium Spear Thrust. 5 dice. On Captain America. And I get some extra stuff if I roll the right symbols.
Alright, so what kind of attack is it?
It's a physical attack.
Alright, so I defend 4.
Alright. I'm gonna modify 1 with her own ability. And I'm gonna modify another one with Black Panther ability. So blank. So it stays at 1.
Alright, I block for
You
3.
block 3 because you have blanks.
Yeah, I blanks count as successes.
Alright. No, well, that's it for now.
Alright.
Too bad. Too much defense on an attack roll. Your turn.
Yeah, we are going to try. We're not going to try, we're going to activate Captain America. How much health does Shuri have?
4. No, which one? This one?
Yeah.
Yeah, 5, and she is 4.
Okay. So I need to remove this first.
Yeah.
There's only 1 healthy character. I get to roll a total of 4. Yeah.
To challenge, yeah, you have only 1 healthy.
I am going to first attack Shuri.
Yep.
She. And I'm going to attack her with a shield slam.
Shield slam.
I'm going to roll 6 dice. It's a physical attack.
Okay, very good. I will defend with 3.
That's a pretty good roll.
Okay, that's almost a good roll.
I have 2 crits.
Okay.
There we go.
I have
Oh,
no
that wasn't high.
crits, and I think none of you are gonna modify anything.
I am not modifying anything. No.
Mm.
So this one costs only 1 power because I am an Avenger.
I don't have any skulls, no. She has only 1 power, I think. So you're doing 4, right?
Let me see. These are no
No,
successes.
you're
So
doing
yeah,
3.
4.
4 and I block 1. Okay, yeah,
Block one.
I take 3
You
damage.
take 3 damage. All right. So unfortunately, I can't attack again because that would have been fun for me.
Mm-hmm.
However, no, I can't use that. See if I can use something. No. Okay. In that case, if the target character size 2 or less after this attack is resolved, it may be thrown as.
That's correct. She is size 2.
Going to throw you away.
No.
And I can also throw you inside in a terrain piece, right?
Yeah.
So
Then
I'm gonna
would take 1 damage.
throw you on this bulldozer here. Boom.
Because this is more size, I don't think it's getting destroyed.
No.
But do I take
Ja,
only 1
die
damage?
blijkt helaas op te zijn.
I think so.
Voordat klopt het niet meer. Dus ik heb nu, ja, heel erg, ja. Ik heb nu,
I'm
ja.
not sure how much damage needs to be taken.
Ik kon hem nergens vinden. Dus,
Let's keep it for 1 right now, but I'm not sure.
Okay.
ja.
Just take 1. It's fine for now. But you do gain damage when you go inside the terrain pieces.
Yeah.
I am going to try and claim the objective because there's no healthy characters now there.
Yep.
So I can just need to roll 1 icon. That's good. With 4 dice.
Yep.
And I do. So I claim the objective.
Ja, dit is de Nederlandse.
And that is Captain America's activation.
Even kijken, een beetje party games.
We have Black Panther. What can he do? I have only 1 power, which is not enough.
Ik heb nog Shit Happens. Ik heb nog Poetry for Neanderthals. Ik weet niet of je dat wat zegt of dat ik dat...
This one is still healthy, right?
Yeah, Spider-Man's still healthy.
Ja, hoi.
Full health. No, not full health, but he's still, yeah.
Ik heb nog Shit Happens en Poetry for Neanderthals. Ik weet niet of dat wat zegt.
Because I'm not gonna be good at defending this on my own.
En dan hoe dommer het verhaal en dat...
Too bad the other guy is dazed.
Dus inderdaad, dus dat. Poetry for Neanderthals is dingen beschrijven of verhalen vertellen met...
And Black Widow has 4 health or 5?
Yeah, she has 4 health. Yeah, so she needs 2 more wounds to be dazed.
Well, let's try and do that. Hello!
Oh no.
We'll move and then I will attack. I have only 1 power, but so I will only do my basic attack 1. Or maybe I'm gonna do Iron Man. Because she has the Black Ops thing, which gives her more defense, right? When I'm too close.
Yeah.
So let's just keep standing here, but I'm gonna attack Iron Man.
Alright.
Let's see. It's gonna be 5 attack dice. And it's a physical.
Physical.
Strike.
Roll 4.
I have 1 crit.
I have no crits.
I have a lot of symbols.
Yeah.
It's hit or miss. With a swirl I don't do anything, but the rest is 6 damage.
Yeah, -1, so 5. And the 5 gets -1, so 4. Which is just enough to daze him. Woo! one shot here. Whoa. He's getting dazed.
So lucky.
So
Okay.
Iron Man is dazed.
That was a move and an attack. I gained damage, so the damage was 4, so I gain 4 power. And I also get to push him. Small. I will tell you to back off.
Ja, met je sociale deductie,
Okay.
manipulatie, bluff.
There you go.
Zeg maar weer volwassen.
Your turn.
Alright, so we
me.
are going to activate Black Widow.
Yes.
She's first going to attack Mr. Chala.
Mm-hmm.
She's going to use her. So what's your defense for everything?
4 red.
Okay, yeah.
And 3 energy and 3
Okay, so
psychic.
then I'm going to use the energy strike.
Yeah.
4 dice. It's an energy attack.
Yeah.
2 hits.
I defend with only 3, which is 1 defense.
I don't modify.
Me neither, I think. Blank is also, but I don't have any blanks. No, I think it's fine. I
Okay.
block 1 of the 2,
Okay, so you take
taking
1 damage.
1 and gaining 1 energy.
I am gaining 1 power. And then I am going to move. Well, her speed is long, so she can move easily.
Yeah, she gets
over
within
here.
the.
And she gets to try and take that objective as well, just so we have the dominance over here.
All 3 of
So,
them.
Let's roll 2 die. I need just 1 good icon. That's 1 good icon, so we now control all the objectives.
And that is the end of the round.
End of the round. So now I also finally scored 3 victory points.
Yoo-hoo.
All right, and yeah, I think actually this is a good moment to call it for now. So we
think
had
so
a few
too.
rounds because but we also have to clean some stuff up. But yeah, this is the idea of the game, right? So as you can see, it's very fun, very arcadey, very fast, very Marvel-like. You can throw stuff around.
Yeah, all the characters are really, I say, well designed. I mean, they really act like they used to shoot in the movies, and they do their special abilities and special superpowers. So
and so again, one feature that we didn't use today, just to make it a bit easier and faster, is normally you play 2 objectives at the same time.
Yeah,
So you have
2
more
missions.
things that you need to do.
Yeah, now we're only struggling for these 3 points, but normally there's other things going on which you can also do to gather victory points.
Yeah, and you play, it's not that worse, but you slightly most of the time play bigger teams. Right, we still play 4 characters, so
most of it's 4 to 5,
4 to 5,
or maybe
that's
6 if you have low cost. Also, depending on the mission, as you can see on this mission card, there's a 17. So this actually should have been done with 17 points of value for your threat level with your characters.
All right.
We now did 13, but
and again, you can also always combine everything together, and you saw that when you play same affiliations, you have a little bit more combos that you can do.
Awesome cards.
That's really fun.
Which is
and again, a really cool mechanic is throwing terrain at each other. I really like the rules as well, that when you gain damage, you gain power, so you can strike back a bit harder than your opponent. That way, you always have like this comeback.
Even if you take damage, you get to feeling that you can do more after that, and then
Alright, so yeah, this was our Marvel Press Protocol stream today. Tomorrow we are streaming Dune the board game, so tune in for that as well.
And maybe some other board games.
And we definitely want to try to do this a little bit more in the future, so definitely always let us know what you would like to see.
Yep.
But for now, everybody, thanks. We'll see you next time. Bye bye.